Raised in Ladysmith and currently in Josie, Blue Pappi burst into the scene in 2023 with Oh No! And since then, he has featured the likes of Blackie, A-Reece, and OG's Java. Ladies and gentlemen, please help me to welcome the one and only Umfana Ohlaza! My dog! Ngosi fethu grand.
Nani mfowethu?
Diphilile mfethu niyaphila.
Ngkhona mfowethu.
Ngosi nje yami. Umfana Ohlaza oyinkinga ngemelody.
You feel me?
You know, and
Feel me?
your journey began in ML Sultan, as we said in PMB, right?
Nah. Ladysmith.
Ladysmith,
Yeah,
okay.
yeah.
And that was primary school.
Yeah, that was primary. I didn't really do a lot of singing in primary, but I did a primary ML.
Okay.
ML Sultan. Mnambit.
Mnambit. And you didn't do a lot of singing. Were you attracted to hip hop or piano back then?
I sang obviously as a kid, but like it wasn't a matter of like there's like choir, or I just sang like because I could. But I wasn't also a hip hop bro. My dad didn't like hip hop, so he didn't let me listen to none of that. I was strictly just bumping whatever they were bumping in the house, whether it be gospel, reggae, R&B, whatever it is besides hip hop. I only started listening to hip hop in grade 8.
Okay. Grade 8. And were you writing in grade 8 or?
Nah, I only started writing in grade 12.
Oh, what made you start? Okay,
I wrote poetry before that, and then I did choir. So yeah. Also, when I started listening to hip hop, I used to rap a lot of like niggas' raps, like A-Reece, like cause like niggas were lyrical as fuck, nasty, like all that shit. Like I'd have all that shit on my phone. Okay, dog, like. So like I was intrigued by like raps. So I knew these niggas' raps off by heart, yabo. So it was easier for me to say the poetry, to write my own shit, like have my own music. So yeah, it was that.
It happened naturally. And I want to tap into 2019 because those were pivotal years because you're still coming up. And did you mix piano and R&B back then, or hip hop was your main? Oh,
it was piano and R&B. 2019, I was still starting, so like I was early. Like that's like I think my first year making music even. So it was mainly just a piano, because the pros that I was working with they made like hard piano. So it was piano, and then I'd make R&B here and there. Made my first hip hop song that same year with Uspay, but it wasn't that hip hop. It was mellowish, like the vibes I'm on right now. Yeah.
The vibe that you're on. I remember seeing you perform Oh No, and you were performing it to Uncle Party Time and Fred Packer, and I think it was a competition. I'm not too sure. And you ended up winning that competition, right?
Nah, LaCabra, bitches. LaCabra won that shit. I was second. Lo-Fi was third. That's why I met the boys actually.
Okay.
Yeah.
Did y'all form Amakwela after that, or it was just more?
It was Omkaya.
Okay.
Before Amakwela, it was Omkaya. And then the more obvious, see link up and all over, because I think Sasti was the pro that we met after. That I met. He had already knew the pros, but they weren't moving together. So they brought him, they introduced him to me. I was like, oh shit, this nigga dope. Then we started moving together, sort of. And then we met, I knew Vegeta from a primary rank, ML Vegeta.
Oh, dope.
Yeah, so I knew him from back then. And yeah, that shit started like late in the year after I didn't know the pros. Then we called ourselves the Koilas. But it was just me, Lo-Fi, and LaCabra. We wanted to do that. We thought we were going to do that and call it Omkaya.
Oh, yeah. And then the word Koilas came through.
The people gave us that.
Oh.
Yeah.
Oh, Omkaya.
Omkaya. Because we're from around the same area.
Oh.
So, Omkaya. More will say we come from around the same area, so Omkaya. It's homies.
Homies. Seaside boys. Because I know sports scene, they were there.
Yeah.
So how did they come about to join Amakwelas?
Lo-Fi.
Okay.
Because Lo-Fi was also doing sports scene.
Yeah.
So they stayed around the same area. And then I think they saw each other online. They're like, oh shit, I've seen this building. And then they were like, yo, you in the competition. Let's travel together to the competition. And then when we were going, because we were going with Lo-Fi. So when we were going there, we met these bros. They're like, oh shit, okay. Bros pulled up to the studio. They were dope. We're like, oh, okay. Well, we can chill with bros. And then we chilled. Like, it wasn't a matter of, oh, these niggas can be coilers, or these niggas can even before they came, there was no Koilas. Only after everybody was there, only then we're like, okay, abantu basibiza ngamaQwela Jane, so I think we should just start this shit and call ourselves the Koilas.
Feel me? I get that. And there's Dangerous that you guys dropped. I think it was last year, December? If not the year before that?
The year before that, 2023.
Yeah, which was a pivotal song for you guys because it just put you on into the mainstream and people recognized you guys. I think even me, it was the first time I was like, yo, the Quellas, who are they? And I named about, okay, these are the Brews, you know. What made you guys do that song with Dangerous? And did you guys know that it was going to be such a big hit?
Nah. When we made that song, obviously, we were late. Like, we were in studio, staying in Pram. Vegisa just came there for the first time. Because I told him, I was like, yo, my nigga, like, what the fuck are you doing in the hood? You know, like, your life is not going to change in the hood. You need to pull up to the city. This is what he said. As hard as it is, but this is what he said. So he pulled up for the first time eventually. It's like we're celebrating in a way. And then it turned out to a studio session. I don't remember the pro recording the hook. I remember even the verses record. I remember like in the morning when I saw the video, I was like, oh shit, we made this song.
Yeah.
Then they played it, I was like, what? Everybody was just crazy. And we had some motion that weekend. Shot the snippet at the same time.
Quick. Nice shoot up.
It was in Pram Square, by that corner near Kitcheners.
I remember.
I think that was the second one. The first one we shot it in Santi, where we were dressed in all black.
Okay.
Yeah, we shot that one in Santi at Live.
Oh,
outside Live, yeah.
Shout out Live. And I want to speak about the present day because you've been doing a lot. Even last year you had a great year. I want to speak about Took Me For a Night because I saw not the remix, we're going to get there, but I saw the first song that you dropped, the music video, you shot it in Cape Town.
Yeah.
And there was a lot of blue. And you are Blue Pappi as well.
Yeah.
Walk me through the creative direction of that music video, bro.
I don't know, I don't even think it's that one only in particular. If you watch the music video for Eqiniso or Clear Patla.
Oh, yeah, that's
blue.
Also dope.
Yeah, and the team there's also blue. The team for the video, like, throughout. And then when you come to It Took Me For a Night, the team is blue. The remix, the video is dropping on 6 namhlanje, 6 p.m. And the theme is also for me, for my scene, will be blue. Then it changes throughout the music video. But like, I feel like I gravitated towards that color for a reason. It's like my aura, bro. Like the music that I make, it just feels like that, you know. It feels like a blue room. Like it feels like an ocean. It feels like a sky. Like it just feels like peace, you know. So yeah, like blue, like that's what I hardly like. Like that's the color that I relate to the most.
That's your favorite color?
I wouldn't say it's my favorite color. I just relate to it the most.
Okay.
Like, yeah.
I'd say my favorite color is light blue.
Oh shit.
Yeah.
Yeah, it gotta be light also. It can't be.
It can't be a dark bluish. Yeah.
It's too shady.
Dope. And yeah, I wanna touch on the remix that you just mentioned. Uplaki and My E are there. I wanna know why those particular artists on the song.
Yeah. Well, with Uma E, it was more like of a childhood dream kind of thing. Like Uma E talk ngamlalela ngisamncane kakhulu. Like I really fucked with Islam sa OG like since a young and since Tear Gas, like I fuck with Tear Gas namanje. Tear Gas like it's still been okay. Like both of them like I've been like. So during that era when I started listening to hip hop, they were also going hard. OG was dropping Don't Lie to Me, Sakruva Gekukok. All those songs were going crazy. Like OG was still outside, you feel me?
Yeah.
So I was like, damn shit, this thing is crazy. So for me it was like one day I wanna work with this bro. So the first chance I got to be like, oh shit, let me hit up OG. We weren't even close at the time. Like I don't even think we followed each other like that. But I hit him up. I was like, yo, OG, I have this song. I'd like to have you on. Also another thing that reminded me is like I'm a comment about it like, oh shit, my E, this sounds dope. My E would slide on this. Like also the flows were like a little my ish. Pasatela pants again, must drop as my shot again. It's like something that the OG would kind of say. So I was like, oh shit, actually, let's say what the OG would say on this. And then he slid, you feel me? Like it's fire verse. So I was like, shit. Then with Blacky talk, Blacky is my homie. And I knew he's gonna kill that. Like a lot of people, whenever they're featuring Blackie, they like to trap hard, bro. Like most of my feature like it's either it's hard trap or it's piano, but like it's never really like it's just a mellow song, like bro, like a hip hop mellow song with Blackie on it. So it's like I was like, shit, I know Blackie can slide on this, cause I heard Sneaky and it was like crazy, like it's also a hip hop-ish vibe, but like he's sliding like crazy. So yeah, it didn't really take much for me to consider Blackie for real. It was just a matter of hitting him up, but yeah.
And he was like, I'm down for to
yeah,
Blue.
he was definitely down, bro.
Dope.
He was definitely down.
And I like the fact that you mentioned Sneaky because it gets to my next question. Yeah, bro. You were on 2D by A-Reece, which was a pleasant surprise when I saw that feature about Pi, and you killed it, bro.
You feel me?
Yo, hey man, shout out. How did that feature come about with the A-Reece, dog?
It's over serious, dog. As I said, like I've been a fan. Sometimes people feel like maybe this is like Clay's because like maybe now I have music with the bro, or but I don't need to Clay's him because like I have music with him. He's my bro now, like we're friends. I don't need to Clay's or it's like I've been even him. I told him I was like, yo, dog, like you've actually, he was like my number one, like you. I was like his number one fan for the longest time. I still have like records even like dog, like been listening to that nigga, like been even before we met, like like been like right. My goal was to one day I work with A-Reece, and I didn't think it was gonna be this soon. It was still like something I wish even now it's something I was still fantasizing, but it happened and I'm happy, bro. Things happened the way they happened. But like we met museum, the hip hop museum. They were shooting that podcast. Call it podcast, the Hennessy one.
I see it with those
with Muesli,
Scoop,
Scoop and Party Time.
Okay.
Yeah, I went there with Party Time, and so we were backstage in a room like this, like we're chilling with Party Time, and then Reece walks in, like yo, fuck, hey Reece, man, pulls up with Raquel, yeah, boy. Scoop is in the room, Tumi is in the room, Muesli is in the room, Scoop is in the room, yeah, boy. Like it's just a room of like crazy fucking talent, bro. And then at some point it's just me and Reece we chopping, yeah, boy. I didn't really bring up the fact that I did tell him that I make music, but I didn't like, yeah, boy, cool. I didn't really focus on that. But like we just had like a proper conversation. We spoke for like a good 20 minutes.
Dope.
Yeah, without exchanging anything, no Instagrams, no phone numbers. Just had a conversation, then it was try from there. And then we met again at a Java show
in Durban.
Yeah, was it in the first time we met? Where was it? Yeah, I think it was in Durban. We met in Durban because there was another one in Josie after that. We met in Durban, and then when we met at the show backstage, he was like, yo. I went to him. I was like, yo, I tapped him up. Yeah, but see us recognize, obvious. At some point, we already follow each other on Instagram. I don't know when that happened, but like, yo, yeah, bro. We chop a little bit, and he's like, yo, I actually have a record for you, for my upcoming project. I was like, what?
Jay.
Well, it's loud. Also, I'm like, yeah, I have a record. I'm gonna hit you up. You pull up to the studio. Yeah, boy, you record whatever. I was like, oh yeah, trust me. So ngathatha 5 ngabuyela ngayatshela was like, yo dog, this nigga just told me that he has a song for me. He was like, no way. And I was like, hey dog. It was crazy, man. I couldn't even believe it. Like I couldn't even process it at the time because I'm like, dog, right now I'm at my favorite artist show and my favorite rapper of all time just told me that he has a song for me. In Durban, we're not even in Josie. Like we just, mind you, even in the flight it was Utanya, then it was Reece next to me. Yeah, flying to Durban. It was me by the window. It was Tanya Tevs, and then it was A-Reece.
Dope.
So it was like, already it's crazy, my nigga. Already it's crazy. And then I think it was around the time Raquel was pregnant, so we couldn't really hit studio. Like his life, the boy was busy. Like life was lifing at the time. So we meet again at another Java show by the Joburg Theater. Like, yo, I haven't forgotten. I still have that song for you. I'm gonna send it through. Yeah, bro. Like, yo, trust me, big bro. And then that Monday, the show was on the weekend. That Monday, he sends through the song. He's like, yo, I don't think we can do studio, but there's the song.
Yeah.
I was like, what? I was like, no way, my nigga. I was like, no way, bro. I just chilled. I didn't even listen to the song like first time. I just couldn't believe it, bro. I'm chilling at the crib, yeah, bro. Like, I'm going through whatever I'm going through. You feel me? I need to drop, like it ning and shit. I'm just going through whatever I'm going through at the time. I'm like, fuck, bro. What will I say on this song? And then the next day, I downloaded it that night. Then the next day, in an Uber, I think I was going to Rosebank. I was just bumping it. I'm like, oh shit, what a record, man.
Yeah.
What a fucking record. And then on my way back from Rosebank, I went to Auckland Park. I went to Bram. I was still pumping it. Then I got to Bram. I was just chilling in the studio. And I told the pros, I was like, yo, I need to use the studio. You feel me? Then they were like, cool. And then it's like, yeah, everybody else got a dip. Yeah, everybody else got a dip. I just had a few of my niggas, them. Recorded that shit, bro, like slime. I didn't even write nothing down. I was just recording line by line, making sure that everything is well articulated. Then when it was done, I exported it. I exported the zip. I took it. I went to the crib. I was pumping it the whole time. I pumped it for like a good 2 days.
Before sending it back to Reece.
Yeah, then I sent it to him. Like, also, another, like, because there was pressure, bro. It's like, am I rapping on this or am I singing? What am I doing? I was like, dog, like, I never ask myself these questions whenever I'm making music. I just do whatever the fuck I want. So I did whatever the fuck I wanted to do on that song. That's why it sounds like I'm singing and I'm rapping at the same time.
Yes, sir.
Because that's what I do, you feel me? So I sent it back. Same time, I was like, yo, this is the one.
Okay.
Like, yeah.
The feedback, yeah, I could read.
Bro, he was like, this shit is spiritual, bro. I sent an emoji of it. That guy that's flying. I was like, I know it's over. Over.
Yeah.
So yeah, that's how that one came about. It's by far like one of my biggest achievements, man. I won't lie. Like, I really look up. I don't look up to a lot of South African like I don't, not even South African, like artists in general. Like, I don't even listen to a lot of artists like that. Like, I'll be listening to my music, my boys, and then I listen to Java, I might listen to Reece, I listen to SZA. I have a very selective amount of music that I listen to. Only because I have so much music that I haven't put it out, and I just be listening to that a lot. Same way I was listening to Too Deep. So, like, for that to happen, to have like a guy that actually kind of inspires you, bro, like to be the person that you are, to have them hit you up and be like, yo, I want to work with you. It's crazy for me, man, you know? And I'm forever grateful for that moment. Like, even with Java and Typhoon, like all those moments, I'm appreciative. For real,
that's
man.
the next question I wanted to ask, because even with Typhoon did wonders for you guys as a Makwela.
Yeah.
Walk me through, because you have a video for Typhoon as well. Where did you guys shoot that video?
Shot it in Soweto.
Okay.
Shot it in Soweto at some crib. I think they just rented a crib and then they obviously designed it the way they wanted to look. Yeah, but it was mainly shot in Soweto. Yeah.
And we had Lo-Fi here a couple of weeks back. He was like to be, yo, that song is still doing well for us till this day.
Till today. We performed at Big Brother this year.
Okay.
Because of that song. We've done TST with Delicious because of that song. We've done Rocking the Daisies because of that song. Like, it's done a lot. Like, OG, dog, it's done a lot for us, bro. Like, it's crazy. Like, he didn't just give us a song. Like, he even contributed a lot just to building our careers. He makes sure that we're on stage. He made sure that we eat. He made sure that we're dressed. Like, and what, dog, like, he was really the OG without expecting anything even. So it's like, yeah, like, that shit is still doing wonders for us till today.
Typhoon. Nibizwa Typhoon. Mani ambe stratwen ba. Yo, nabo Typhoon.
Go Typhoon. Yabo, like, dog, like, it's crazy, my nigga. Like, it's crazy. That song really showed us, like, fame. Like, it's, oh, shit. Like, you niggas are outside, bro. Like, you have a song. Ngome as well. Like, bro, like, never really fathomed that, like, dog, ngome as well. Like, ngome engekumuntu. Like, that's crazy. There's niggas till this day they pushing. They still don't have songs like that. You feel?
They don't have hits like that, bro.
So it's like, damn.
I want to know how it is to be famous, bro. Like, when did you realize, oh, the famous and I can't walk the streets anymore?
I feel like I've always been an introverted person. So the minute everybody wanted to be in my space, that's when I was like, alright, Okay. At some point I could control it, but it got to a point where like you just couldn't control it, especially like Sahlala, like Newtown.
Sure.
Niggas would just randomly pull up to the crib, bro, like Jay, like a lot of shit would happen, bro. Like even when you're walking to the junction, like you meet up with like fans, bro, like
Gets crazy.
like dog is like fuck. I'm anxiety, dog, so I don't like that. That's why I moved even
Okay.
from Newtown to the south, because I was like I don't like that. So like it's not something I appreciate it. Once I get to like yabo ukuthinta abantu ngiyafinyelela kubantu and this thing yangiphilisa, but I also don't like being too much in it, yabo, like that's why you hardly see me like izinto za trend and just controversy emaqwela. I won't even entertain none of that shit, you feel me? Like izinto kanjalo ama moment of trend angijabulele lezo zinto mina. Like I just fuck with authentically touching people ngomculo. So like once I feel like hey yabo ngiyazama ukuziprotect and just to the best of my ability. So if fame for me is like, hey man, I don't fuck with everything else that it comes with, but I appreciate the fact that I get to touch people through the music.
Dope. I like that answer, bro. And for me as well, I relate to that because I used to stay in Maboneng and I didn't have any privacy. I had to actually move to actually be like, okay, I still need some for me.
Need space, you feel me?
Yeah.
Like at some point it's like, dog, I'm a person. I can't. Sometimes I just like there's days where you can't even be smiling that day. Like yabo. But imagine just because I wanted to cut my hand, pram. Now I gotta be out here smiling because if I don't smile, then I'm mean.
You mean to your
like,
supporters
but
now.
It's not even that, bro. It's like I'm just human. Like I'm in my feelings. So it be that for real.
That's real, bro.
Yeah.
And I want to touch on your latest tape, Ohlaza. And there's a lot of 031 Chopper there.
Yeah.
You know, like most of the songs, maybe one song that doesn't
Yeah,
have it?
one song was produced by Fiji Makeba.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
Why did you choose Fiji on that song?
Obvious, poison. That nigga is the craziest. We sound Yakinji is the king of it. Like nobody makes beats like that nigga, bro. He makes everything on a keyboard. He doesn't play no guitar. He doesn't play no other instruments. He just plays keys. So if you hear bass, he played it on keys.
Dope.
If you hear keys, he played them. Obviously. If you hear anything, bro, he played
Keyboard.
Yeah. So it's like for you to get such an authentic sound using a keyboard, my nigga, what? And it's still always so soulful. So I was like, because me, I'm all about that, like soulful sounds. So it was like the only exception I could make on that tape. So this song has to make it. The song was already there, like, but I was like, yo, this song gotta come out. Again, there like, there's a project I'm working on. The songs there that weren't really supposed to be there, but they just felt like it. As lengo male abantu kumele beyizwe manje, kumele iphume manje. So it was a matter of that. Also with Fiji's interlude, it was a matter of I want people to hear this song now. I can't wait for the next project. But it wasn't necessarily supposed to be in the project. That project is just supposed to be a collab project between me and 031 Chopper, just a young opinion. It wasn't even supposed to be a project for real. It was just a young.
Just to have fun, and to give y'all something.
You feel me?
Okay, and 031 Chopper, were you guys in the studio together?
Every song.
I can tell. I somehow can tell that there's synergy between you and the
Trust
beats.
me.
And even the featured artist, King Kid. Studio.
Yeah, everybody except for Leah Butler.
Okay.
Leah ngamfaka sengizol drop like 2 weeks before I dropped. I sent her an open. I asked Chopper to make an open on the song so I can send it to Leah because I was like, yo, this shit is so fire, but I feel like it's too short. Like such an like not like it's so short like I wanna keep repeating it. It's too short like I just wanna hear more from it.
Okay.
So I was like I need something else on this. So Leah was the perfect.
Why Leah though?
Cool.
Why did you be like Leah Butler would be perfect?
Leah Butler, yeah, she's crazy. Even like she's the only person I could think of like in the female space that could kill it vocally and like ebhale lento engikhuluma ngayo la ayibhale ngendlela engifuna ayibhale ngayo.
Okay.
So yeah,
I respect that, and it gets me to the last question on this wonderful interview, bro. I want to know what is next for Umfana Ohlaza now.
Hey man, ish. Ish boy, yeah, it's been a minute. I won't lie, yabo. Like I last dropped in September. So it's been a minute. Now, when it was an EP, I haven't really dropped a project yet. So like, obviously I'm cooking, yabo, but like it's nerve-wracking at the same time. I think ukupheka kwami nje ngiloku ngipheka ngithukile ngingakhiphi sengipheke mhlawumbe ama-album amathathu manje. Like 3 albums just cook.
Ready to be delivered.
Okay. Yeah. I have one dropping soon. I have a project dropping very soon. Very, very soon. I think you guys see the music I've been posting. I'm leaking a lot of music.
Yeah.
Not even a lot, but like I might post on my story like a young clip recording something or screen record or something. Like some of those songs, maybe 20% of those songs are on the tape. But yeah, it's crazy, man. I have a tape with features, just features. Then I have a tape with no features. Then I have a tape that the infamous Umfana Ohlaza, which is gonna drop in like the next 2-3 years or so.
Okay.
But this year we're definitely dropping sooner than you think. Even first quarter of the year we're dropping.
That's soon. Do we have a name?
No.
Okay.
No.
We do not.
We have a name for the second one though. The second one is Me and I, and that's just me on it. But the first one we don't, because initially I wanted to keep a project kube emadlelweni aluhlaza. But ngayipheka leyo project and it's still around. I just feel like it needs a little bit more work to be what I want it to be, considering the sound that I was doing Cleo tape. So in this tape that's coming now, it's more my vibes. It took me for a night.
Okay.
More R&B, more mellow hip hop, more like I want you just more words, more wording. Like I'm speaking a lot. Obviously also more features. It's feature dominant. I won't lie, because I don't do that a lot. So I was just like, hey man, I know people, so let me just hit up a couple of people and make beautiful music with them. So yeah, the project that's gonna come out is feature dominant for my 18 songs.
Okay, we're gonna eat.
Definitely eating. Definitely eating. Like right now it's just a matter of looking in a perfect date. Obviously the callers are dropping now in April. So like Ngabambeg, Ricky is also dropping. Pori, I'm on album Ngapori no Pappi. It's dropping this Friday.
Okay.
So there is like a lot of motion right now. Like that's just like keeping me also good thing even isikhathi sokuloku perfect craft yami yabo. Which when it drops, it's the one yabo. I also like my space like when I'm dropping, so I don't want good see kuzo sonke lesiphithi owamumculo yabo. I want people to just listen,
to lock into Blue Pappi. And you locked in with eKZN. I wanted to actually tap into that.
Yeah, that's my boy, man.
Oh, for real?
That's my boy. We made a piano go. Actually made a few songs that day. And then I hit up Kane Kid, he pulled up. Since people been like, hey, rapper too much. Yeah, bro. I was like, yo, let's make some piano shit, man. Nigga. Got in studio, eKZN, make some fire shit. Pappi got back to the studio. I think he forgot Blackie on that song.
Oh wow, nice.
Sounding crazy. And then obviously I think Pori fucked with it, so they edited it together. And then yeah, it's dropping Friday. Oh, we'll be there.
Swisher Fridays. This is like push a dog, you know. I appreciate this, bro. Thank you for coming through and showcasing your personality, because a lot of people want to know I'm an artist, but outside of Umculo, how are you? You know. I hope you are comfortable, bro.
Trust me, man. We do this shit.
You do this shit. Maybe a young performance, Nyan. I don't know what song that you want to perform, but
ooh, yeah, we could.
We could, nah?
We could.
Yeah.
But I want to perform some exclusive shit.
Let's do that shit. We could do that shit as well.
Where do you fuck that? Do I
airdrop it? Airdrop. We'll do it, and yeah, bro. Exclusive shit is.
Let's get to it.
Let's get to it. Thank you for the viewers who are actually watching and liking and subscribing, commenting, of course. You know, we had Blue Pappi. And next week, you're going to have someone else. And the week after. And the week after. And I'd like for you to actually tell me, who do you want next? Which artist do you want next? We could get A-Reece.
Hey, man.
Hey, man. After Blue Pappi, why not?
Birthday,
Thursday. I see drop it Thursday.
Hey man, Saturday, A-Reece birthday celebration. catch the boy out there, man.
Yeah,
Going crazy.
going crazy.
Yeah.
You'll be there as well, Mos.
Yeah, I'm on the lineup.
A young Onyana
So
there.
definitely gonna be performing there, going crazy. I'll have my boys, Fana Makulu and Bully.
I love and leave y'all. Thank you.
It's chai, baby. It's chai.
Need a wagon for being a G. Need a milli so I can blow it in a week. Me and my bros are starving now we eat. The night it took me for currently on repeat. Need a wagon for being a G. Need a milli so I can blow it on a G. Me and my bros are starving now we eat. The night it took me for currently on repeat. Indonga zatu motla zotumile. Kwandonga zatu mangenyama sayitika we. Kamala me mazweni lifikile. Sabalele. Taliban funa ngapananga. I'm on stage with Dosey San. Yeah, I'm him, in my D, I'm the shit, they can be. Yeah. I'm an ex, I go mswarilo. Abatakat balungisi mchanyelo. Anyanyu kuchi bangona chanelo. Bayang sonda utabasalo mkulo. Otangninda, fakwenunda, bahleba ngobaba, ngonokunoba. Uchu ngonuknam, funu bifanam. Aibo kapitam, chungi singatam. Ingenhluleko, ingilingabo. I'm getting all these stress and they hate it. When I was down, I wasn't saying shit. Belly on the phone, deal on the trauma shit that I can't tell a song. Ongumdalo uti that I made it. Onginkabi me that we made it. Need a wagon for being a G. Need a milli so I can blow it in a week. Me and my bros are starving now we eat. The night it took me for currently on repeat. Need a wagon for being a G. Need a milli so I can blow it on a G. Me and my bros are starving now we eat. The night it took me for currently on repeat.